Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. Today was a test for me. I know my limits. Just bear with me. This is a reason why I'm sharing, because as a collective, my earth, air, fire, and water signs, we are all connected. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, thank you for showing up. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, thank you for showing up. Fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, thank you for showing up. My air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, thank you for showing up. We are all connected. We may not experience events identical, but they're similar. And this is a safe space and a healing space where we grow. We don't give up no matter what. Even when we want to throw in the towel, we do not give up. Okay? As a side note, every reading is not going to resonate with you. I hope this session does, because I believe in you. I know how it feels when there's specific individuals that we hold in high regards, and we are let down because we are so confident that those specific or selective individuals, we would think that they would be a support system. This is not to get you to think to down them or to disregard them. Sometimes we have to put in the mindset that they may not know how to support us the way we need them to. Some of you, verbal encouragement is not enough. It's affection. You want touch. You want a hug. Some of you, you just want someone in your presence. You know, if I didn't touch the style of affection, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. I want to look at the energy and pertaining to that area. Okay. I'm only one person, and every day is not perfect for me. But one thing that I do know, you have to be mindful how you treat people, because you never know who you entertain if you respond in a negative way. You never know the role and the positions of people who come into your life. Okay? Some of us fail our test. We snap. And I'm not talking about snapping where someone's life is being. I'm saying where you're triggered so much to where you explode. And you can't take it back. 123 on the clock. 1, 2, 3. We are going to take the right necessary steps, because I want all of you to be successful. And I don't want this session to feel like I'm trying to pound that in your mind. No. I want you to know that you have a space to come to. I'm going to make it a priority. Okay? Now understand, I am human. I'm going to have my moments where it's like, I don't want to encourage anyone. But I have to step outside of myself, because this is my gift and I love what I do. And I'm trying not to burn out. I've caught on to when I'm overly happy about showing up for everyone. Sometimes, you know, I get burnt out, and then I have no energy left for myself. So what I'm trying to say is I'm going to try to make it a priority to have a morning daily. Hold on. Thank you. To show up in the morning. If I can't show up in the morning, I will make sure that, thank you. Okay, perfect. Have a good one. I will make sure that I show up. If it's not in the afternoon, it will be in the evening time. But for the most part, I will make it a priority to show up.
Hi, how are you?
I can't complain. No, can I get some pink sauce?
Spread.
Yeah, that.
Here you go.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
So, and the reason why I want to make that priority is because when you look forward to encouragement, you know what I mean? Encouraging each other. You know what I mean? I want you guys to get active on the YouTube channel. The reason why I want you to is because, you know, your experience and you sharing your experience, and some of you don't have to share your experience. No one's forcing you to do anything that's going to make you uncomfortable, okay? No one's going to do that. When you're ready, you will be ready. All right? When you're ready, you will be ready. But even though I can share with you my experiences or whatever that may be, you may resonate with it, but there could be someone else who can give more depth because they could be more experienced. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. So, today I realized that I was going through a test, and I had the option to respond and allow someone to steal my joy. I had the option to give my power away. I had the option to allow my negative mindset to tell me what was not going on is true. If you, an example, I want to help you guys because some of you may feel like, you know, an energy is talking about you or people are thinking of you in a negative way. People can move a certain way. I want you to understand that we wrestle against principalities. Okay? Every day there is a war. Okay? It's up. You are the author if you want to conquer, divide, watch, or not even be a part of it. Because you don't have to. Okay? You don't have to be a part. You know how you don't have to be a part of it? It's because God said, let me fight your battles. And it's hard for us to do that. To say, God, here this is. God, this is what's going on. And at this moment, I need my angels to step in and work in my behalf. Calm the minds of those whom I feel attacked. Remove this energy. God, use me. Don't use me as a sacrifice. You got to be very, very clear. And sometimes that's through trial and error. Okay? So, I was tested in many, many ways. And I said no. And the moment, I remember there was a moment where I said, I was walking. I said to myself, no one can push my buttons. Because I'm not going to allow them to. I don't care what people do, what people say. I'm not going to allow anyone to push my buttons. Okay? Because I've been through too much to allow that to happen. See, most people who are willing to push your buttons, they have a lot to lose. Don't let nobody tell you they don't have nothing to lose. People got a lot to lose. But people don't know how, those type of people don't know how to communicate. I'm going through something. Can someone please help me? There's different types of people. Okay? And here is a healing place. It may sound like I'm all over the place. The main message is, I want you to start learning to encourage yourself. Even when you don't want to. Even when you don't want to say, it's going to be okay. Even when you don't want to say, I'm doing a good job. Even when everyone is being praised, or whatever the attention you seek and you're not getting, but you see it's happening every else way, and say it's coming, because that could be your test with the higher front. That could be your test because someone could have their game face on. You know what I mean? And they just may need encouragement. Yo, you're doing a good job. I'm so happy you showed up. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for texting me. Thank you for, making me feel like I exist. You guys don't have to let everybody know all your business, but there is this simple, it's good. Let's work on making things simple. Because myself, I'm a work in progress when it comes to making things simple. Because the way that I communicate, a lot of people don't understand me. But see, if I have to go into details on why I communicate the way, you would never believe. I was a child that was left for dead, basically. No, just left in the disabled class, just sitting there drawing and coloring, until a man said, no, get her out of that class. See, no one didn't want to have patience with me because I had a ball of energy. At that time, my mom was a child herself running the world, okay? So I'm one of the statistics of the youth where the grandparents step in. But see, my grandparents, they were running, doing what they had to do. But what they did, they provided the necessities. I had a place to lay my head. I had food. Okay, I had clothes. I was able to take a bath. Okay, and they allowed me to go outside and explore the world. Okay, but I don't want it to sound so good. I was brought up in a religious upbringing, so it was very strict. It was always church. So, anywho, moving forward. My point of saying this is, people, if I was to tell them that, as a child, now that I'm adult, there's a lot of envy because that was the goal, to leave me stranded in the DSP classes. The kids that, would just go to school so that they'd be in the house all day. Okay? But look at God. I graduated out of high school in advanced placement. You get what I'm saying? I got accepted to other colleges, Ivy League colleges. Well, I consider Spelman an Ivy League college. I consider UC Davis an Ivy League college. But that's my opinion. That's my opinion. Harvard doesn't have to just be the only Ivy League college. But anywho, the only reason why I feel like that is because of my experience, of my upbringing. Okay? So, I tell you, my English, I got a lot of English to work on because I talk in incomplete sentences, and I'm aware of that. And that's what makes me different. I'm not trying to be perfect. And sometimes what I've been through, the way that I uphold myself, it doesn't just intimidate certain groups. It triggers them to the way to where they want to see how much I can take. So with me saying that, I want you to understand, don't ever give in or bow down to these principalities that you have authority over. There is a thing that's called, being a people person, because everybody doesn't have interpersonal skills. Okay? Everybody doesn't have that, where you're able to just be a people person. Some of you guys just don't like people, and that's okay. It's not a requirement. You are the author of your life. And sometimes we can't control the things that occur in our lives, but we can control how we react when the unexpected happens. Period. You know? So, I don't have any oracles or tarot cards with me. I just wanted to come on here. Like I said, I'm going to try to be very persistent when it comes to giving a word of encouragement. Okay? I'm channeling someone where, you know, you're in a marriage and you have children, and you're staying in this commitment because of the children. And you're wanting to live and spread your wings. God already told you how to go about it. Because I don't believe in burning bridges the wrong way at all. This is not giving me that you're in a dangerous marriage. No. This is you've outgrown this marriage and you're wanting to experience a life independently. That's what it is. But God already told you how to exit this marriage. Okay? Okay. Without any further ado, just for those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Life, welcome. But I do want to get an FYI. I am not encouraging anyone to get a divorce. I was just delivering the message, okay? Okay. For those of you who are new to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light, we do have a YouTube channel, okay? There you will find your folder, your individual Zodiac folder. You will find collective general readings. Collective and general readings. When you go over there, make sure you subscribe so you can be a part of the success and growth of the channel. Thank you. Okay? All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Now, when you go over to YouTube, whatever session that you resonate with, for a faster response, make sure that you comment on that reading. Okay? I will clarify depending on the question. Every question is not going to be answered. Okay? But the questions that I'm guided, that it's a go where I can answer, I will clarify with an oracle or a tarot card. If I'm divinely guided to clarify with both, I will. So I don't want anyone to be like, oh, Spiritual Guiding Light, you didn't answer my question. Either it was inappropriate or it was a question that is connected to a door that I am not allowed to open. Okay? It's only so far that I can go. It's only so far. That's why I need you guys to understand. When God tells me, oh, you're doing too much, I stop. Okay? All right. And I'm being guided to tell you there are other readers out there who will provide those services for you. I'm not that reader. Okay? What else? As of right now, that's going to be it. But I am going to be on YouTube, and I will do some readings, and then I will upload a reading here on the podcast, okay? Make sure you follow this platform And the reading, I'm being guided to do the reading about how, why is it hard for you to encourage yourself, and how you can have the breakthrough to be stronger than you think. Okay? Okay. I love you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and you are not alone. Moving forward, do not say that you are alone. It may feel like that. No, SGL said I'm not alone. She understands. Yes, I do. Okay? I don't know you. I don't know your story. But what I do understand is the reason why you're here is because there is healing that needs to take place. There is voids that need to be removed. Okay? And you know there's more, but we're gonna do one at a time. Okay? All right, because I care. All right, I appreciate you showing up, and I hope you appreciate that I showed up for you. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle. Till we meet again.